Hello everyone, this is Mike with Cooking with the Word. As you can tell, today we're going to the great outdoors. We're going to be trying to find some poke greens and showing you how to cook them the way my brother Billy used to. And as you can see, I got Roxy with me. She's going to be helping make sure all the bears and coyotes and panthers and everything stay away. I'm sure she's big enough to do all that. But what we got with us today, we got just a little knife and a bag to put the poke greens in. And I'm going to show you how to make them probably totally different than you've seen before, and they're going to be absolutely delicious. And stay tuned. You're going to love it today. One of the best ways to find poke greens is to follow a poke dog. If you can see him there in the bushes. Actually, that won't work. He's a squirrel dog, or she's a squirrel dog. But the best way to find poke greens is to find the branches from last year, and you're going to see these larger dead branches like this right here. And usually when you look right at the bottom, you'll see not Roxy, you'll see poke greens. See them there? So I can find them from a distance away just by looking for the dead branches from last year, like those down there. There's going to be more down below us there. So let's go down to these, and we're going to dig them up or cut them and put them in the bag. Now, would you look right there, right at the bottom of last year's poke? They got bigger. Look right here. Now, what we want to do, we want to get the more tender part right at the top. Don't want to go too far down, so we're just going to cut this part right here and get your tender part. Go down a little deeper. There's some more. Down a little deeper. There's some more. And we're just going to get this. This is more tender. It's going to cook up the way we do it. It's going to cook up a little better. Oh, look here on this side. Nope, that's not poke green there. That's something totally different there. We do not want that. Want to make sure we know what we're cutting and harvesting to take inside. All we gotta do is just flip right around to the other side. Let's cut the top right out of it. Get the top out of this one. Small ones at the bottom. It won't take long to make a mess. How much is a mess? Whatever it takes to feed your family. There are crows overhead talking to me. But let's go on and we'll find some more. Okay, here's some more. Just gonna cut the tops out of it. This is a blueberry bush right here. You can tell by the blue stalk on it. It should have some, I'm sorry, not blueberries, raspberries. It's going to have raspberries on it, hopefully soon. Right here's I was trying to bloom out. Get the mother lode right here. Got a bunch of it. Put it in the bag. Now these right at the bottom here are the best. They haven't got to get older and tougher. If that's a word. So as you can see, we're getting quite a bit, and that's free food, and it's really, really good food. Okay, there's more. And as you can see, it's right at the bottom of a stalk from last year. More raspberries and blackberries, but they're not ready yet. So I think if we get that, it'll be just enough for us to go in and start cooking. See you inside. And now we're inside, so what we got to do, we got to get everything clean. So I'm just going to take a bowl of water, cold water of course. Just going to put it down in the bowl. That's some good fries, poke greens right there. You can eat poke salad and your name don't even have to be Annie. Which is an Elvis song, if you've ever heard it. Salt. The reason we're using salt is if there's any kind of bugs or anything on this salt's going to bring them to the top. We're going to get rid of them. So we're just going to put a little bit. How much do we add? Some. Just going to add some salt in there. Just get it all good and wet. That should be enough water. Just let it soak in there real good. We're going to let it soak a few minutes. How long we're going to let it soak? We're going to let it soak some. Then we'll go from there and I'll show you just exactly how we're going to do everything. It's going to be maybe a new way for you, maybe not. This my brother Billy taught me how to do it this way. And this is the only way I actually like poke greens. A lot of people make them different ways. They boil them. They do different things with them. Some people boil them twice and then fry them once. The only thing we're going to do is a simple way of really, really quick. So just take the old stuff out of there. Just let them soak a little bit. And I'll be right back. Stay tuned. Okay, we let it soak a little. So what we got to do now is just try to get some of the old leaves and the dirt out of it. Now the way we found this poke was not near any roads or anything that will put a lot of dust on it, and we've had a lot of rain the last few days, so it's not very dirty. But now occasional animal might have passed by or a bug or something that they maybe put some impurities on it, so we got to try to get all that out. So what we want to do is kind of hold it to the side. Strain it all out. We're going to fill it up again. We're going to do that just a few times. I'm going to rinse it real good. If you see at the bottom, you got more dirt coming off at the bottom. Rinse that out. Just old dead leaves, just different things that can get on it that we don't want to eat. When we eat poke salad, we want poke salad. That's the only thing we want. We don't want any night crawlers or tarantulas or any kind of bugs like that. See more? Just get it right out of there. And y'all guys just hang on and we'll do this a few more times. We'll be right back. Okay, now this time while the water's still running, I'm going to kind of just go over each one and looking for dead places in the leaves. If you guys hear Jessica in the background, she's helping. She's just not in front of the camera. Jessica is the person that will take care of everything that I cook today. See this old bad leaf right here? We're just going to put that to the side. She will eat this as fast as it gets out of the frying pan. You never have to worry about any kind of leftovers. Now shake this off a little bit, put it to the side. Go through some more. Here's a bad spot right there. There's a bad spot. Oh, there's definitely got some impurities on it. Just going to set the whole thing to the side there. Oh, that looks pretty good right there. Now we want this to be wet, and I'm going to show you why later. That's good looking stuff there. And we'll be right back. Okay, now this is what makes our poke greens a little different than everybody else. This is the way my brother Billy taught me. We're going to take some flour. We're going to take some cornmeal. We're going to take a freezer bag, just a gallon freezer bag. We're going to put just some flour in. I'm going to take some cornmeal and just add some. How much is up to you. Makes that all look good together. Don't that look good? Now we're going to take our poke salad and we're going to dice it. So hang on just a second. Let's get it diced up. I'm going to take just a little knife. I'm going to take this. I'm just going to cut it into pieces. That's very easy. Kind of like chopping lettuce. And I like to split the stems. And you take several at a time if you like. Get that all good chopped up together. And one thing I was thinking, you know, how amazing God is. I was showing you the blueberries and the blackberries outside and the raspberries. They're not ready yet, but the poke greens and some of the branch lettuce and different things and the wild fish, the wild mushrooms are all ready now. So God always has something for us to eat. We can eat this now. Later on we'll have the berries, the grapes, and different things that we can eat. I just want to get all this chopped up right here, and we'll be right back. We're back here, and I want to show you as we're doing the final little bit here. And you can't chop it too much. I mean, just it won't be too small because you're going to be using a fork to eat it. Look at that. Now that's the consistency we're going to start with. So now I'm going to move to the other side of the kitchen and I want to show you how we're going to get ready to put it in a frying pan. Okay, now we're going to get the frying pan ready. We just got just a simple size frying pan here. Now what I'm going to do is a spoon. I'm going to take some bacon grease. And if you don't have bacon grease on your stove, then you're not a country person and you're missing out. So we're going to take just a little bacon grease and put in there. I'm also going to add just a little bit of vegetable oil. The bacon grease is for flavor. The vegetable oils to make it crispy. And that's our surprise. So now what we're going to do now, we're just going to back up here just a little bit. We'll take this, poke greens, put them right in here. Into the bag. Look at that. Looks like lettuce, don't it? Put all this in here. I'm going to shake it up. It's going to cover every bit of the poke with the flour and the cornmeal. Look at that. Get it all good and coated. Look at that. Absolutely perfect. Sometimes when you add some, it comes out to be exactly right. So that looks like it's exactly right. And now we'll let the frying pan get hot. It'll be just a minute. We'll be right back. Now what we're going to do, we're going to kind of sample the oil. See if it's starting any good. We're just going to take one little leaf. And it's not ready yet. So we're going to wait a few minutes to let it get hotter. We'll be right back. Now as you can see, that's starting to get good. Alright, so I think we're ready for our very first handful. Just going to kind of just mix it up here a little bit. As you can see, if you don't look like you got enough oil, that's easy. Just add some more. Get that all frying good in there. And what we want, the consistency we want it to be crispy. We're making crispy poke salad. Get that frying really good. Let's get this turned over a little bit here. Fry it up real good. Like I say, we want a crispy consistency. We want it to be almost like popcorn. I wish you could smell this now. It smells absolutely amazing. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and take this out. Kind of just rake it to the side, get some of the oil to drain out of it. Put it right here on the paper towels. Just a little bit more bacon grease in it. Toss that around a little. If it ain't smoking, it ain't stoking. So we gotta get it hot. And we're gonna do frying pan number 2. Let that cook down. We'll be right back. Okay, we're back. We have pan number 2. Get it all turned over there. That is going to be perfect. Absolutely perfect. Muncie Mountain poke, like my brother Billy used to make. Look at that. It's going to be good and crispy. We'll be right back. This right here, folks, is absolutely perfect. Get that out. Crunchy. I've already tasted a little bit of it. I can't resist. It is absolutely perfect. Let's put another one on. Add some bacon grease. Add a little bit of oil. How much? Just add some. The reason we add some is because we don't know exactly how much. Get that all mixed in really good. Best thing about me cooking is Jessica gets to clean. She loves to clean. I don't understand why. She might say she don't, but I can see it in her eyes that she absolutely loves to clean. Don't you, Jess?
Short.
Short, okay. Some more in here. That's sounding like country food now. If you want to know what country food sounds like, that's it. A lot of people might think country food clucks or moves or something. It sizzles, that's what it does. Get that all in there cooked real good. We'll be right back. Okay, this is pan number 3. It's ready to turn. All turned over, get it ready. Roxy just said she's hungry. Roxy's a registered squirrel dog we got from my friend and pastor Douglas Bowman from Tazewell, Virginia. And he really took care of us on her. She's an awesome little dog. She's about 6 months old, and she's doing really good. She's just kind of demanding. When she gets hungry, you better be ready to feed her. So this was about ready, and we'll go to our last one. Okay, now this one is absolutely perfect, as always. We'll put it over here. Put a paper towel under just to drain off some of the excess oil. Now you won't eat many greens, you won't eat off of a paper towel like that. But the way we make it, it's going to work just perfect. Put some more bacon grease in it. A little bit more oil. And the very final little bit, we don't want to waste anything. Shake off some of the excess flour. Cornmeal. Okay, we'll be right back with a taste test. Now, as the last batch is cooking, I want to show you something here. This is what we got so far. Now, I don't know if you can hear this or not. It is absolutely crunchy. Now, I want you to hear it. See if you can hear me eat this. Wow, I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. That is so good. Can you hear it crunch? I gotta have more. Hold on. That's Billy Muncie poke greens. The way he makes it tastes like almost like popcorn. It is absolutely amazing and very easy to make. So what do you think? Poke greens, free from God. The Lord is good. The Lord supplies, and these are so good. You can't go to a store and buy them that I know of. You don't go to a restaurant and get them, but you should be able to. They're just absolutely awesome. And crunchy. Oh wow, that is so good. This is just a little bit of just something that we like to throw in. The main thing is listen to the Word. As we preach today or teach to you, make sure you take it in, because God is good. Food is something that God gives us, but the Word is the thing that will sustain us. The Word is what we need forever. Like us, share us, tell everybody about our YouTube page, and let everybody know about us being on TV Thursday night at 7 o'clock. New Beginning Television Network out of Tazewell, Virginia. And until then, Jesus loves you. From Cooking with the Word, it's Mike and Jessica. See you next week.